Welcome to Community Corner. I'm your host, Melody Callihan. Joining me in the studio today, I have a very familiar face. Some of you may know him as Preacher Mike Jacobs. Some of you may also know him as the chief of the Waccamaw Siouan tribe. And we are going to talk about the upcoming powwow. I appreciate you coming in today.
Good morning. Pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. So you are the chief of the Waccamaw Siouan tribe, and this is going to be the 51st annual powwow.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me a little bit about the powwow, how it came to be, maybe some of the background.
All right. For 51 years, our powwow, which is a Native American homecoming, we'll have tribes all across the state of North Carolina. There'll be tribes all across the United States attending. It's just a big homecoming. We invite everyone to come and join us. And for 51 years, it's been open to the public. Before then, it was intertribal. It was all community-based within our tribe. We didn't really share a lot of interaction with the general public because of us being in survival mode during the day and the persecution that was placed upon our people. But today, we offer the public an opportunity to come, and we take it as an opportunity to share our history and to educate folks about who we are, and we're still here, and why it's important to embrace our differences, to understand that it's because of who we are that has made this nation great for years. And our nation prior to the United States, we lived in a successful and blessed nation together, and we just want to share that, with the general public. It's family oriented. You're going to see at the powwow, there'll be all kind of crafts. You'll see native regalia. We don't call it a costume. It is regalia, our culture. You will have native drumming. There'll be all kind of cultural native dances. We'll have canoe demonstrations, dugouts. We'll have basket weaving. You name it. It's for all age groups. If you want to enjoy just family friendly, enjoy being together. That's what powwow's about. You asked me at the beginning when we were talking, how would you describe powwow? Fun and family. That's what it'll be about.
And it's coming up soon. It's October the 20th and the 21st. That's a Friday and Saturday. And you were telling me that the 20th, that Friday, is school day.
Right. We have fifth graders all over Columbus County, New Hanover, Bladen counties that come. And I thank the good Lord that our local school systems have incorporated true historical teaching into the curriculum, that they're actually submerging these fifth graders to Native American culture, real life, not just wrote in a history book, but something they can smell, taste, and see.
And then Friday evening, that is the grand opening for the public to come in and attend?
Yes, ma'am. We'll have a parade starting at 10 o'clock.
And the parade's on Saturday. The parade's Saturday morning?
Saturday morning.
But it technically opens Friday evening to the public?
Friday evening to the public. We'll have grand entry Friday evening, which will start the dance and the drumming competition and things, and just a awesome celebration. It'll go into sometimes about 10:30, 11 o'clock, maybe at night, and then that Saturday morning we'll start again. And
Saturday morning, like you were saying, is the parade. It starts at 10, and that goes through the Buckhead community, and it ends up at the travel grounds.
Exactly. Our powwow is held at our seat of government. We are governed by a tribal council, and we have a chairman of the tribal council, the board, that governs our tribe. Buckhead's not the only location that we live, but it is our seat of government. Our tribe resides all over North Carolina. Three main communities being the Buckhead community, the council community, St. James, and we have folks also in Chadron. But we have Waccamaw Siouans living all over the nation now. And we do celebrate that, like I say, in Buckhead, being our seat of government. That's where our tribal administration building is. And we enjoy it.
Now, the dancers and the drummers, are they from all over, or are they from just this area, or?
They're from all over. There'll be drums coming in from all over the state. These folks really take pride. It's not about, when we say competition, it's not about the money. It's about the pride of doing your best and presenting what the Creator has placed in our hearts to give. When we sing, it's a point of healing. When we dance, it's a point of healing. All of these things, it just stirs an emotion in you as a native that you really appreciate who you are. You're not ashamed. You know, for so long our people lived almost under the cover of shameness, you know, because of who we were, mainly because the way we were painted in the general public. But since, you know, the true story has come out and we're celebrating our heritage and realizing that our culture is something to be proud of, that it's not anything to be ashamed of, you know. When I was young growing up, everybody wanted to be the cowboy, nobody wanted to be an Indian. But I thank God, you know, that now we're able to teach our young people that we have a history that is extraordinary. And every day the Creator's allowed more of our history to be uncovered. I'm sure you've heard about the canoe we have on display.
Yes, sir.
Over 1,000 years old, which, as far as I know, it'll be there this powwow for anyone that would like to go through and visit it and look at it, you know. And just amazing how so many things are coming about right now, you know, for our tribe. This is a time of the native people. And of all people, if we'll celebrate together, it's just beautiful.
And you were saying that there are tribes from all over the state
Yes,
that
ma'am.
will be attending?
Yes, ma'am. There's 8 state recognized tribes in North Carolina, and there'll be a representative or dancers from all of those tribes. Sometimes we have other chiefs and dignitaries that come. And in our grand entry, I encourage everyone to try to be there. We always celebrate our veterans. You know, we have many native veterans, and our minds are never too far away from realizing the sacrifice that they made for this country and our people. And we do celebrate our warriors that have fought at home and abroad and are still fighting today. We do honor them to the highest.
And like you said, this is open to the public.
It is.
And the entry fee, 12 and under, is free. And then up to the age of 62, it's $8. And then 62 and above is $5. Gosh, I did good. Look at me remembering all that.
Yeah.
So, and like you said, it's just a fun, family
Yes, ma'am.
oriented event. So all ages are welcome. Let's talk about the traditional foods that's going to be there. What can folks expect there?
You can expect to see fry bread. We'll have, pretty sure you'll be able to get you a collard sandwich. One of our local elders, she every year she plants bukus of collards. And it's just a blessing. She's 80-some years old now.
My goodness.
I'm not going to share her exact age, but she gets in that garden every day, and she's just a blessing to all of us. And there's a few more, you know, that also contribute to it. There'll be all kind of snacks and foods around. We have some of our native young men now that have opened their own food trucks. They'll be there serving their Waccamaw Siouan style food. We've been raised on it for years, and whether it's fried bread or collard sandwiches or even down to the way that our people cook our fried chicken, you know, it's all seasoned with grace and ready for the public to enjoy. And you'll find something you can sure enough make a meal on.
And not only is the tribe a huge part of the community, but you are also supporters. There are ways that you support the young ones coming up through scholarships and things like that, correct?
We do, and we have a young lady that's working hard with a lot of our folks in the STEM area, you know, the aspects of science with our tribal communities. And also a big shout out for, like I say, our Columbus County schools in having career days in which our tribe takes part in with our youth to where they're being schooled to offer them opportunities in business in different areas and aspects of regular life that they'll maybe encounter or be interested in going into. And they'll see a lot of this at the powwow. There'll be a lot of different displays and things on at the powwow, science oriented. Some of it may even be technical. You have all kind of stuff that they can really sink their teeth into and catch their interest.
Well, there's so many educational opportunities available to our young people now, but with the support from their local tribe through scholarships and things of that. I'm sure that's very helpful. And I believe the college had a part in a STEM day that was just held. That was a great event.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Through all aspects of it, over at the state park at Lake Waccamaw, Ashley Longborn, a few more have got in there and really worked hard to establish the STEM day with our youth. And a lot of our young people are enjoying it. She has opportunities for fishing and things along the year, and hoping to see more for our youth. You know, it's not always that we have an opportunity as elders to get involved because we're still in that survival mode. You know, a lot of us have regular jobs and we work from day to day, but we don't want to ever forget where we come from. And it's important to keep the path of our elders. You know, we have been taught from an early age, to respect one another, respect the land, and respect what God has given us. And we want to continue to respect those things because in everything that we could leave our young folks, the greatest legacy of all is the opportunity to enjoy the benefits that we have and even a better world to live in. We're trying to, we've always been green, but we're trying to instill in our youth, the respect of nature and the creation of God. That if you don't respect it, we won't have it.
That's right. Well, it's important to instill those teachings and culture and history because if you don't, the story dies.
Well, we live in one of the most beautiful areas there is in the state of North Carolina. Columbus and Bladen County areas, we're home to the Bay Lakes. We have Cape Fear River, Black River, Waccamaw River. We just have so many beautiful waterways and just so many beautiful areas in this part of the state to enjoy that our tribe has been enjoying for millennia. And we just want to share that and continue to bring to the people's awareness that if you don't respect it, you can destroy it.
Well, I think the powwow is a great way to bring
Yes,
about
it
that
is.
awareness and invite folks in to learn about your heritage and your culture and get a better understanding and just kind of immerse themselves in that event for a couple of days. So
Yes, ma'am. And we have an awesome powwow committee. Our tribal members meet, they come together, and they plan this powwow event every year. And it's just amazing to me how everything just comes together. It's all hectic before you get everything started, but everything just comes together and through a lot of hard work on their behalf, and our grounds committee getting everything set up and ready, and our supporters. We have a lot of non-tribal members that support our powwow and donate to us to be able to help to generate the funding it takes to put on our homecoming. Nothing's cheap anymore.
No,
It
sir.
costs to have anything.
It does.
And we appreciate all the supporters and those who are praying and supporting us financially, to be able to just celebrate our culture.
absolutely. Well, I have it on my calendar. I used to I've taken the children a couple times when they were younger.
Good.
And it's always been a fun time. And I've got friends that live down in that area too, so it's always nice to visit and talk with folks. And it's just a great time for the community. So I appreciate you coming in and talking with me about it today.
And we thank you so much for having us.
Now, the Waccamaw Siouan tribe, you've got there's a Facebook that folks can check out.
Yes, ma'am.
There's they can also Google it. There's a website with the contact information. Is there a phone number you'd like to share?
Yes, ma'am. Our tribal office, if no mistake, 910-655-8778. Or you can Google Waccamaw Siouan tribe, and it'll give you our tribal contact information. And any of the ladies in the office down there can give you the exact dates and times that you need to make sure that you don't miss anything.
And tell me where the tribal grounds are located, in case we've got some folks tuning in that have never been.
If you're going 74 east, come down to Lake Waccamaw, take a left on Old Lake Road. You're on the Old Lake Road about 6 miles into the Buckhead community. Once you cross over Highway 211, look to your left. You'll see a large Indian head, and you'll be able to see all the gatherings. That's our tribal grounds. You can enter in at either one of those gates that'll be set up at that time. And if you don't know what to do when you get there, please ask somebody, and I guarantee you they'll be able to direct you in the proper place.
Absolutely. All right, Chief Jacobs. Preacher Mike. That's what I'm used to calling you, Preacher Mike.
That's all right.
Those are both great titles to carry, aren't they?
Yes, ma'am. And we take them highly honorable.
I know you do. All right. Well, it's always great to see you. And I think this is going to be a great weekend. Like I said, I've already got it on my calendar, so hopefully I will see you there.
Thank you.
And I hope that you too have it on your calendar. That's October the 20th and the 21st. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great homecoming, and I certainly hope to see you there. So check out the social media, the website, or give the Tribal Grounds a call if you have any questions. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in. We certainly do appreciate your support. Make sure you stop by again soon so you can see how we continue to open doors to opportunities here at Southeastern Community College.